What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the WWE ECW Championship title replica. So here we are, and there it is. So let's just get right down to it. As usual, these replica belts come in the nice protective slipcover right there. You got the ECW logo right up front, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And we'll just flip this around and get this bad boy out of the bag here. I know this is the most exciting part of the review, where you watch me take the belt out of the bag. I know, I love it too. I love it too. Kind of hard to get this belt out because this belt is really big. Let's get this flipped around. And here we have the ECW Championship. Yeah, this is a very big belt. I mean, WCW had the big gold. I call this the big silver because it's just a big silver belt. But a very nice belt, though. I do quite like the design. I believe Mark Henry is the first man to wear this version of the ECW Championship. I believe he was the first to hold this title. And yeah, it's a very nice belt. I do quite like it. But very big belt, very heavy belt too. One of the heavier replicas that I own. But let's get in close here so you can see all the details. So right up top here, you can see the WWE scratch logo right there with the black background. And right up top here, you have the banner World Wrestling Entertainment. And I like all this, all this design here. With the black, it's really nice. It just really pops. Very cool. And then in the center right there, you have the big ECW logo and the Firebird with the fire wings and just all kinds of fire everywhere. And that's really cool. It does look really nice. I really dig that design. Very nicely done. You can see me. Hi, how are ya? And, of course, you have the nameplate there. Of course, I got a custom nameplate there with my name on it. But, when you buy this belt, it will come with a blank plate. You can go however you want as far as customizing it. I got it from Wrestling Superstore. AJS Belts does do custom plates, but they didn't have any ECW ones. Only Wrestling Superstore had the ECW plates, so that's where I got it. But, yeah, but, again, just, love the design there with the flames. Looks really nice. Very well done. And the black, just really makes it pop. Very cool. And then you have the big banner on the bottom there. Champion. You can see the banner looks like it's kind of, frayed. Which is pretty cool. And yeah, very nice. I mean, it's a pretty simplistic design, but it works. I mean, it does look really nice. And you can see here the black outlining all around that center plate right there, which is very nicely done. A little jagged design going all the way around here. Let's go around here. Very nice. Very cool. So there you go. Very cool looking belt. Now the first side plate right here, you can see has a big flaming globe, which is also done in black and silver. WWE scratch logo right there in the center. And again, very nice design to this side plate. Simplistic, but it works. And I do quite like it. And the second side plate right there is the ECW logo, the razor blade logo. Right there, done in silver and black. That same pattern. And it looks really nice. You got your female snaps right there. Done in silver. And on the other side, you have that same WWE side plate right there with the flaming globe. ECW side plates. And your male snaps right there. Flip the belt around. You can see all the screws holding all the plates in place there. Right there. And of course, you got your information, Figures Toy Company. That's who was making the belts at the time, but WWE has severed ties with them, and they're making the replicas themselves because maximum profit. They don't have to pay the middleman anymore. But yeah, officially licensed WWE product, Figures Toy Company. Blah 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 blah. There's their address if you want to talk to them, and their phone number. There, you can give them a call. And the website. 2008 World Wrestling Entertainment Inc. All rights reserved. Made in China. Blah, 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 blah. And you have the little hologrammy sticker right there. It says Raw, SmackDown, and ECW. Has all 3 logos in there. I don't know if you can see them all, but they're all in there. So they have that. So yeah, very, very nice belt. I do quite like it. So now let's get down to the measurements here. So the height of the strap from this point here to this point here is 11 inches. The length of the strap from end to end is 55.5 inches. This will fit up to a 51.5 inch waist. The thickness of the strap, this strap is very thick too. The thickness of the strap here is 5.5 inches, so it's quite a thick strap right there. So moving on to the center plate. The center plate, height-wise, is 10 inches tall by, I lost my place on my notes here. Where am I? 10 inches tall by 14.5 inches wide at its widest point here. The first side plate, the innermost side plates, is 4.5 inches tall by 4.25 inches wide. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Sorry, I have my notes here that I go off of. I just read them wrong. Do excuse me. The height of the plate is 4.25 inches tall by 4.25 inches wide. And the second side plate, the outermost side plate, is 3.5 inches tall by 3.5 inches wide. So there you go. There you have all your measurements of this big silver belt. And you can see it does have the nice thick 4mm plates. It's really nice how you can see here the ECW and all this. You know, the eagle just really stands out. Very nicely done. I don't know if this is like officially the 3D. I know they released a 3D version of this belt. I don't know if this is that version. I'm not sure, because I believe that version did come with a certificate of authenticity, and I did not get a certificate with this, so I don't know if this is actually a 3D version. It looks like it, because that looks pretty 3D to me, so I don't know. But yeah, nice thick plates. You can see the center plate does have a little bit of a curve to it, not much. It's a little bit of a curve. And the side plates are the thinner 2mm plates, but you can see the center portion right there with the globe does stand out very nicely. And the etching is pretty good on these. The etching is pretty deep. Let's see here on the second plate here. Let's get a close look at the etching there. Again, the etching is pretty nice, pretty deep. And again, the ECW logo itself does kind of stand out right there very nicely. And even the side plates have a little bit of a curve to them. So, there you go. Now, without further ado, we'll cut here, and we will show off what this belt looks like over the shoulder and around the waist. So let's get right down to it. All right, back under the lights, so let's just go ahead on. So, the strap, flexibility-wise, is actually, it's pretty decent. It has a little bit of flippy-floppy, little bit. Over the shoulder, you can see it actually does hang pretty well. You can see it's not exactly touching my back, but it's pretty close. So flexibility-wise, the strap is pretty good right there. So now, for the fun part, putting the belt on. Here's the thing about this belt. Because of the fact that this center plate is so wide, and I have to cinch this up, really small because, I have a small waist. I can't put this belt on the normal way. I can't fasten it in front of me and just turn it, because since the plate is so wide and my waist is so small, I can't turn it. I can't turn the belt. So the way I have to put this on is I just have to fasten the snaps ahead of time. This is what I have to do. I'm not joking here. This is what I have to do. Fasten the snaps, and then I have to just put this down on the floor, and I have to step into it and pull it up like a pair of pants. Yes, this is what I have to do. I'm not joking. So let me just get this off. All right, so there we go. Get this thing pulled up. It's a little hard to get it past my butt, though, but there we go. Let me fix my shirt. Pull my shirt back down here. Give me a minute here. Give me a second. Let's get this. Get myself situated. There we go. Okay, so there we go. There you have the ECW Championship around my waist. Like I said, it's a very wide plate. Like I have pockets here that I can put my hands in. Like it's a very wide plate here. So yeah, there you go. There you have it around my waist. I'll give you the turnaround here. You can see how it looks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, very big belt, very heavy belt too. This belt definitely has some heft to it, but yeah, there you go. So there you have it. There you have the WWE ECW Championship. I do like this belt. I really like the design. My only problem with it is I just wish it was gold instead of silver. I think all of this really would have popped a lot better if it was done in gold. With the black background, I think that will look beautiful. But they went for silver, and, you know, it's fine. But all in all, though, it is a gorgeous belt. I just wish it was gold instead of silver. But it's a very cool design. I do quite like it. You know, like I said before, I'm not a fan of WWE's version of ECW. I liked ECW when it was Paul Heyman's ECW. But, you know, still, this is part of ECW's history, and, you know, I'm glad to own a little part of it. Now, I picked this up from eBay, and that's pretty much the only way you can go about getting this replica if you want it, because, you know, this belt is no longer in production. I don't know if WWE at some point will do another run of this belt. Who knows? Could happen, but for right now, the secondary market is your best bet if you want this belt. And I actually did get it for a good price. You know, just hunts around. Eventually, you'll find somebody selling it for a decent price. I actually got this pretty cheap, so yeah, very nice belt, very cool. So, as usual, you can always check out my WWE/wrestling playlist for any reviews you may have missed. There'll be a link in the description down below. And that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the WWE ECW Championship title replica. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Get over here, camera. Get over here, because I got another extreme palm in your face.